grew up in Coquitlam, British Columbia, just outside of Vancouver, and grew up with horses, and I had this dream and I wanted to keep the horse, so I decided when I got out of high school that I was going to become a farrier to support my hobby.
The first time I ever rode a horse, I was 5 years old at the county fair, and I just fell in love from then on. My dad bought me a Shetland pony shortly after that, and I've been riding ever since. I've ridden English and Western and endurance race, and I always thought I wanted to be a vet, but after 4 years of school decided it just wasn't for me. So my farrier recommended going to Heartland Horseshoeing School in Missouri, so I loaded up my truck and drove 21 hours, and the first week was pretty hard, but after that I fell in love with it, and that's what I've been doing ever since, and I wouldn't choose anything else.
I am mother of 5 children. I've been shoeing about 10 years, 5 years full-time. I pursued my certified farrier certification through the AFA about 5 years ago, learned a lot, and then pursued my journeyman. Just recently got that.
I'm a farrier in northeastern Connecticut. I've been a farrier for almost 13 years. I became a farrier later in life. I was almost 40. I had a variety of professions prior to becoming a farrier. I was a graphic artist, which is a big stretch between that and shoeing horses. But I had horses, and I was fascinated every time the farrier came to shoe horses. So I thought, as my horse addiction kept increasing and I got more and more horses, I thought maybe it would be interesting if I learned how to pull a shoe, tack a shoe on, or trim a horse.
I went through Kwantlen University here in Langley, BC. My instructor was Cindy Eldstrom. After graduation from farrier school, I went abroad to Scotland and apprenticed for 4 months. And I was expected to be twice my size when I showed up, and people were wondering why I wanted to shoe horses. I came back and apprenticed for 2.5 years here in the Lower Mainland.
I did the 6-month course at Heartland Horseshoeing School in Missouri. I was one of about 4 girls. It was the best experience of my life. After that, I did a couple months of polo, shoeing polo horses and stuff, and then ended up coming to Canada, where I worked with tons of fabulous farriers, girls and boys. One of the great things about being a female in the farrier industry is I can really relate to the female clients, which they mostly are female. Another great thing is being small. I can really get under the small little horses and really make them comfortable.
I have some personal goals. I'd like to be a tester with the AFA so I can help other people how I've been helped. I'd like to go to Europe and learn from some of the, legends over there. And honestly, I just want to keep learning and being better at what I do. Toe Clip Tuesdays, that's kind of apparently my thing. I did not start it, however. Caleb Payton started it and I just ran with it. And somebody told me a long time ago, you don't learn how to fit feet until you can toe clip a horse.
One thing that I do have to say is that I wanted to make sure that I was doing things correctly and by standards that were accepted on not only a local scale but on a larger scale. So I've decided that I should get certified through the American Farriers Association, and that was quite a challenging task. It required an enormous amount of study and working with a number of farriers who were far better than I was to hone my skills. And I think I started that process at about 4 or 5 years into my career. And that really was a turning point for me.
always tell people that I wouldn't do this job if I didn't love it. And if I didn't have the love for the horses, you're definitely not going to be a hand model. You're definitely going to get dirty. And it is physical work.
I love this career that you can really work for yourself. You don't have to work for anybody else except make your clients happy. It's really your own business. And you're outside all day, fresh air, you're using your body, you're getting hurt. It's just everything about it is fabulous.
Of my 5 children, I have Glynis, who is 9 now, who has told me for the last couple of years that she wants to be a farrier. So every Tuesday she comes with me and sets me up, and she'll tear the trailer down. She takes shoes and cleans them, and every year she does a little bit more. And I told her I won't hold her to it. She's only 9, but if she wants to follow me in being a farrier, I think that'd be really cool.
My goals for the future as a farrier: I'm 52 years old. I would imagine that by the time I'm 60, I will want to retire, or at least be working under horses minimally. So I'm going to keep things pretty much as they are. I have another farrier that works with me, who is also female, and we are looking for an assistant to work alongside of us. And we are going to focus on keeping our clients happy, keeping a very tight business. We don't go beyond a 30-mile radius of where we live, and keeping the horses sound and performing well.
My little pony, he's not very bony. He couldn't be rounder, and that's why he's foundered. He's got long feet, they're not very neat. They look like slippers, so I use my nippers. He's done once a year, so he likes to rear. Nothing can beat hacking off feet. My foundered pony, my foundered pony. We'll see you next year.
Awesome, you guys!